everyone, it is a new video and I'm starting off this video with my weekly grocery haul and just share what I'm going to be having the next couple of days, and I'm really excited. A lot of new items this week, so let us share. First, we're going to start off with Market Basket. Market Basket did not have my usual, I guess, generic brand, their store brand of the bread, so I am going with Sara Lee, and this is their 45 calorie honey whole wheat. So we'll see how that tastes. More expensive, but yeah. I bought some of the flavored sparkling water. I usually add this for my kombucha because I do half and half. Sugar-free syrup. So I am making enchiladas this week. That's gonna be the next clip after this grocery haul, me showing how I'm making it. So I am using the non-fat plain Greek yogurt as a sour cream, just because it's lower cal. I chose Chobani instead of other ones because I know Chobani is a bit runnier and I didn't want like a thick sour cream style. I got some salsa because for me to make the chicken, I'm actually gonna make this like salsa crockpot chicken, so I'm gonna add that for the enchiladas. I got some pepper jack cheese. They didn't have it pre-shredded. If it was pre-shredded, I would have gotten that one because I don't like shredding my own cheese, but I am gonna shred this for the enchiladas, and I pick up 2 for the sour cream. I'm gonna add some green chilies for the chicken, so I bought a can of that. Velveeta for my mac and cheese, and then I bought a big can of the red enchilada sauce. I'm not sure if I never made enchiladas before, so I think I'm gonna prefer the red variety instead of the green, so I bought that. And then I just bought some taco seasoning as well, 25% less sodium for the chicken. I also went to Shaw's because they had grapes on sale. I was very happy about that. I only eat fruit when it's on sale and what I can eat, so they had it 99 cents per pound, so I picked up 2 bags of grapes for some post-dinner snack. They also had they had a coupon for cold brew or creamer coffee from Chobani for 97 cents. So I picked up the cold brew. I'm going to make some iced coffees. I do have syrups, but I want to try their sugar-free caramel one because I've never seen it before. So I'm going to use that. I think the one I'm using now is hazelnut, and I want to make like an iced caramel coffee. So I got that. That's the other bag of the grapes. Another thing that I saw on Instagram someone using was Tasty Shakes. They had the peach and the maple and brown sugar. So I'm going to add this to my oatmeal. I usually add like a whole bunch of stuff anyway, so we'll see how this one tastes though with the oatmeal. And I think that is it from Shaw's. So quick grocery haul. It's not that much items. I am going to share next how I make the enchiladas. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to make it tomorrow, and I'm going to start off with the first step of preparing the chicken, and then the following day I will try to do the assembly and show you how I'm making them. So quick grocery haul, quick new items. I'm excited to try the cold brew, and I will share next again how I am making the enchiladas. Hey everyone, it is evening. It is Saturday, so I am preparing the enchiladas. I totally forgot to videotape how I'm going to start off, but I made some salsa chicken in the crock pot just to shred it easily for the enchiladas that I'm going to make tomorrow. So I'm just going to share the final, I guess, product before I shred it up. So this is how it's looking. I added half of that taco seasoning that you saw in another clip. I added about 6 tablespoons of the salsa, added some cumin, what else did I add? Some of the Goya seasoning. So I'm going to shred this up, have it get all immersed in the sauce, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the assembly. And I just got back I bought the Jicama wrap that I'm using from Trader Joe's. I'm hoping that they become soft when I bake them and they're not too crunchy, because I had these before and they're crunchy. I didn't cook them beforehand, but I had them as like tacos and they were crunchier. Well, So they weren't as crunchy as corn tacos, but they still had a bite to it. So I'm hoping that's still fine with my braces when I do the enchiladas. We'll see. It's 12 wraps and it was $4.49. So they're more expensive than the regular tortillas. But I wanted to try making it as calorie friendly and a bit low carb, because I was going to think of using those carb counter La Banderita tacos, or tortillas. But I'm going to try it with the jicama, and if it doesn't work out, then I'll try something else. So I'm going to finish shredding the chicken, and tomorrow I will assemble everything to have it for my meal prep for dinner these upcoming days. I just actually want to share too, this is the final product after I shredded it. I just used the tongs here and just shredded it manually. I cooked this on low for about 6 hours. And I just, didn't do anything to it, just cooked it on low, let it do its thing. So it's looking pretty good for the chicken enchiladas. And then I'm going to add some cheese to it tomorrow once everything is cooled before I assemble it. But first time making this, so I'm accomplishing that summer goal. We'll see how this comes out. But, the salsa chicken looks pretty good. And you can use this meat actually for anything. Like, you can make taco bowls, you can make a taco salad, you can put this in burritos. So it's very versatile. So, I'll probably be using this recipe in the future again, just for, regular chicken stuff to add to recipes. So it's a very good chicken base if you want, some Spanish-inspired chicken. I guess Americanized too, since it's very basic. But oh yeah, I also added that can of chopped chilies too. So looking pretty good for my enchiladas, and I will show you guys on the next day what I plan on doing and how I'm going to assemble everything. Hey everyone, so it's a new day and I'm gonna start preparing to make the enchiladas. What I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to manually grate the cheese using the hand grater. I have my food processor, but I just don't want to clean and deal with that. So I'm going to first manually grate the cheese. I'm only going to use 4 ounces. Half of it's going to be mixed in with the enchiladas. The other half I'm just going to save for, eggs and other stuff. So first the cheese and then assembly. Cheese has been grated. This is 112 grams, so 4 ounces. I'm just going to use half of it, as I said, to mix with the enchilada. This is half a cup of the enchilada sauce, the Old El Paso. So I'm going to first pour about half a cup into my greased pan. I'll take that. And I'm just going to coat the bottom of the pan with that because I love sauce. So I'm gonna just move that around. Hopefully the 12 fit in this. It should, but you never know. But I'll make it fit. I'll do layers if I have to. But so I'm gonna use half of a cup to coat the bottom, and I'm gonna bring out my jicama and assemble. And I weighed this out the day beforehand. This is the salsa chicken I made yesterday. It's about gonna be 64 grams for each jicama wrap. So there's 12 jicama wraps. So I am going to weigh this out as I put it in. If it's too much, if 64 grams does not fit in the jicama wrap, then I'll just put the leftover chicken on top. I don't really care too much about presentation, I guess, since I'm the only one going to eat it. And, I'm not going to waste any protein, and everything is, again, accounted for on my Fitness Pal. So this is 64 grams of chicken with 4 grams of cheese. I'm going to try rolling it, and we'll see how that goes. If it's too much, then I'll, I can't show you because I don't have a tripod, unfortunately, so I can't do it one-handed. But I'm going to try wrapping it and placing it down, and I'll show you guys how it looks, if I'm able to do it or if I have to take some chicken out. Success! So it was a tight squeeze, but I put it seam side down, and it's overflowing a bit, but looking good. It's looking good. So I'm gonna continue with the jicama wraps over there and filling it out, and hopefully 12 fit. If it doesn't, then we'll see what I have to do. All right, here it is. I am gonna add more enchilada sauce. I'm gonna do half a cup first, and then I will adjust if I need more. And I'm also gonna add the rest of the cheese. They actually had like an extra jicama. It's kind of like teared up though, so they had 13 in this pack, which I am not gonna do anything about. Like, I'm not, it's whatever. So I didn't have enough room anyways for a third one. Like, I could have stuffed one there. That's the oven. I'm gonna cook this for 350 degrees, but let me, I guess, show you before I put it in the oven how I'm gonna do the enchilada sauce and everything. I still have to measure it out because I just finished, and I'm 100% sure these will probably unravel when I try lifting them up, but I'm only gonna do like 3, I think, or 4. How much? 4 per serving. So and it's gonna be 465 calories per serving, 3 servings, 4 of these. So I am gonna add half a cup of the enchilada sauce. We'll see if I need more, and I'll adjust accordingly. I did already estimate the whole can, and I only use like a little bit of it, so still a lot left. So this is half a cup. We're gonna see if I need any more, but I'm just gonna drizzle that on top because I like sauce. I think that should be good. Like, I don't want it too saucy, but you know, I might add a little bit more. I kind of like did a lot here, but I think I'm gonna add another 1/4 of a cup because I want it, well, I'll see if I can mix it around a bit. Let me add a little bit more to these sections here because I do want it a bit drenched in the enchilada sauce. So this is another 1/8 of a cup, so we'll see how that is. I didn't think I needed another 1/4, just because I just wanted a little bit more on top of these ones, and you know, 1/4 would have been a little bit too much, so that is perfect. So everything is covered in the enchilada sauce, and next I'm going to top it with the remaining 56 grams of the cheese. And you guys know I'm using pepper jack, so let me move that aside and let me top it. And I put 4 grams of cheese in each enchilada as well. So it's not as, you know, this is a calorie friendly. It's not the usual people make. This is a calorie friendly version. I'm gonna have this tomorrow, so I will post a taste test of how it looks and I guess the final verdict. While the enchiladas are baking, I just want to show the macros for the jicama wraps. I'm not sure if people have a Trader Joe's nearby, so just wanted to show what it is. It's just jicama. It's thinly sliced. 2 wraps is 15 calories. So total, it's only 90 calories for 12 wraps. So I really like this alternative to using tortillas. And you can look at the carbs too. 2 wraps has only 1 net carb. I mean, carbs aren't really something I'm focusing on, but for those who are. But if anyone lives by Trader Joe's, definitely recommend trying the jicama wraps. They can make good tacos. They're pliable, so you didn't see that they ripped, but you don't want to go too far like a tortilla, and they're not as big as the regular corn-sized tortillas. So if you do have a Trader Joe's, again, recommend trying jicama wraps. I used them for tacos before, and again, this is how it looks. So it's a bit, you know, it's crunchy, but it's a thick size that you could use it to, you know, make the enchiladas or tacos. And I said I used them for tacos before, and they came out pretty nice. They do go bad pretty quick though, so if you have one opened, it does go pretty bad like within a week or so. So you do have to use them in a timely manner. But definitely recommend jicama wraps, and hopefully they come out well when I make them for the enchiladas, which they're currently baking in the oven. Alright, it's out of the oven. This is how it looks. It looks pretty good. I'm excited to try it. I'm gonna have it tomorrow, but I cooked it at 350 for 30 minutes. 20 minutes was covered. Last 10 minutes I had it uncovered, but with the adjusted macros and adjusting that I didn't use all the enchilada sauce, it's actually gonna be 435 calories for 4 of them. So 3 servings, 4 enchiladas, 435 calories. Tomorrow, I can't remember the protein and carbs, but I will share that tomorrow once I do a taste test. So I'm gonna let this cool, then put it in the fridge, but I'm very excited to try it. I like how it's very saucy, because you know I like my sauce. And it looks pretty good, and I'm very excited to try this. I'm probably gonna add a little sauce, like scoop it on top, just so like the jicama is a bit as soft as it can be, just because, you know, with my braces I don't want to be biting into hard stuff. So I might, you know, use some of the sauce and like drench it over. But that's how it looks, and it's looking pretty good. I'm very excited. Hopefully it tastes good. If it doesn't, I'll be kind of disappointed, but you know, it's my first time making this, and I could always adjust later on. Like, worst thing is I'll just use tortilla wraps and I'll just cut it in half so it can still be like 4. I think I'll only use like 2 wraps, and it'll just be higher calorie, so I'll just adjust like with the chicken or something like that. But hopefully the jicama wraps come out well. I'll have it tomorrow. I'm going to put it in the fridge once it cools, but I'm very excited to try this. Hey everyone, I just got back from the gym, so I'm going to try the enchiladas that I made yesterday, and I'm just going to share the macros real quick. So it's 436 calories per serving. 3 servings is 4 of the enchiladas, 22 grams of carbohydrates, 12 grams of fat, 53 grams of protein, but I'll post, you know, a little snippet or screenshot of the MyFitnessPal calculator of all the macros, but I just want to share how it looks, and I'm gonna do a taste test. That's how it's looking. My brother actually tried it before me. He said it was pretty good, so I'm gonna take a bite. Hopefully the jicama is not too crunchy, but we'll see. And I have the Chobani Greek yogurt as a sour cream just to try, but first I'm gonna try it you know, just solo without anything. But that's how it's looking. Looks pretty good. So this is how it looks. I had to use a knife. It still has a bite to it, I think, for the jicama, but we'll try and see. And I'll probably like try to fast forward, you know, my chewing, but here goes nothing. Alright, this is pretty good. Now the jicama doesn't have as much of a bite compared to like other foods, so thankfully, you know, I should be fine eating it, but it's pretty tasty. I would say next time I wish I could add more cheese, but for the most part, this is really good. So I will post how I made this, ingredients, everything below, but I'm gonna enjoy this dinner because it's pretty tasty. Alright, you guys, I just want to end off this vlog. I weighed in last week of June, I forget the date, whatever last week of June was, at 250.8. I'm a little bit, I don't want to say disappointed, but like, I first weighed in at 254 the first week of June, and you know, that's like, or maybe it was the second week of June. I can't remember. Either way, it wasn't like a big weight loss that I had for the month of June. But I have to look until last month in May where I lost 15 pounds. So it does average out. So I'm not too concerned. Hoping to see the 240s on my first weigh-in of July, God willing. But I just wanted to end it. And I will see you guys the next time. Bye.